Hello everyone, MediEvil 517 here with part 2 of my Let's Replay, well, replay of MediEvil 2 on the PS1. In the previous part we did the museum and Transverse Rex, and now we're playing Kensington. I have a very OCD way that I like to play this level, please don't judge me, it probably seems really weird the way I play it. It's a lot smaller than real Kensington. I don't know if that's how Kensington looked back in the day. But yeah, we also see the museum from the outside here, which is pretty cool. This is where the whole first cutscene took place. This level always reminds me of my sister. It always reminds my sister in a specific memory as well, because she said she remembers playing Kensington, and trying to complete it before going to her friend Iona's birthday party, I believe. But I always remember, for some reason, the water coming out of the fountain in the middle area. For some reason, I used to think that that was the Regal Zombie's blood. I don't know why, I just thought it was a fountain that produced his blood, because he's got blue blood, the Regal Zombie, which I used to call the posh man when I was younger, because he was like, and basically they're kind of like the ghost shipped enemies, where there's like a captain in charge of all these other zombies. It's the Regal Zombies, who I call the posh man. Once you defeat the 4 brawler zombies, they go oi oi yeah. They're only in it for like the first half of the level. There's 3 sets of them. And they're shirtless as well, so that's why I'm assuming they're brawlers. But yeah, once you kill them, like kill 4 of them, the Regal Zombie will turn solid and he'll be transparent otherwise. So you have to kill him before he resurrects them, and once you kill him, you'll get chance percentage for killing all 4 of them and him. But I'm very OCD with how I like to do it. I do it a bit differently to how the level's meant to be played, and I'll show you in a moment. But let's talk to the professor first. Oh, sorry. Oh.
From what I can work out, this is the epicenter of the blast. Look around, Fortescue, collect as much magic as possible, and see if you can work out who's behind this terrible state of affairs.
I don't know why I'm being such a nerd, sorry. Yeah, let's just jump into it now. And also, for some reason, I hum my own silly little lyrics as levels, so if you hear me singing along to it, I do apologise and sound really nerdy. But let's jump in now. The way I play this level results in us having to kill every single enemy in the level. So, there's that. But yeah, you don't have to kill every enemy in the level to kind of say a chalice, but you do the way I play it. Let me show you how I play it, though. Very weird. But it's just a glitch I find funny doing, because I like to imagine that the streets of London is just plagued with zombies. There's a horde of them in the streets, and there's a way that I get that to sort of happen here. Also, for some reason, the pavement here starts to remind me of beef mince. I don't know why. But yeah, let's just start this cutscene. I'll get nostalgic over that sound alone. Even the way he looks as well. I remember that the posh man, when he's transparent, used to make me hungry, because he reminded me of like some kind of jelly sweet of some kind. But yeah, if you lead, this is not even like a useful trick. You may as well just do it the normal way, but it's just an OCD way that I like playing the level. I'll have to get the Regal Zombie's attention, or the oi oi man. If you lead him away from the zombies that he is trying to keep alive, he actually turns solid. Which one? Where is it? He actually does follow you all the way as well. He completely leaves the zombies he's actually controlling. Oh wait, there he is. He's solid. So it's this one. He's not solid now, but we'll have to lead him a bit further away. There we go. Now he's solid, and we can kill him. So I'm assuming that's just a glitch that I just happened to discover by myself, and I just wanted to demonstrate it. I did not mean to use the sword there. Trying to get him to follow me, but he keeps walking into the wall. There he is. And he stays solid as well. He doesn't go transparent in between hits. There we go, now he's dead. But we only got the chance percentage for defeating him, not the other zombies. So this is why we have to kill every enemy in the level doing this method. It's a very stupid method, and you probably think I'm mad for doing it, but it's just the way I enjoy playing the level. It's a bit different to the usual way. But basically, later on, with these zombies still alive, and then the ones in the blue jeans that appear with the red shirts, so I think I'll land the way. But when they all appear, it's like the whole street is just filled with zombies, and it was just an OCD way I like played the level, because I like pretended that it was like there was like a horde of zombies taking over London. in this one main area. And I'll show you what I mean. Oh god, he's dragging me. Yeah, you get a bag of money for defeating them as well. A very similar looking zombie comes back in my chapel called Isabel Bruno. Because he's also got a cane and he's got a top hat. Maybe he's got like a brown jacket. So let's just get our health back. And this is the museum here. The outside of it. Because we see that in the loading screen. Yeah, the water that's coming out here. For some reason when I was younger, I used to think the little water particles coming out there was the posh man's blood. Or the regal zombie's blood even. Don't know why I thought it. It's a lot lighter than his blood. You can actually go paddling in here too. Which I think is pretty cool. Right, let's go to the next area now. Yeah. I used to think the zombies sounded funny as well because they don't even sound dead. Like, they actually sound very much alive. They're like, oi, oi, yeah, you're starting, buster. Right. And you can do the same with this one too. Although it doesn't really matter that much. It doesn't really matter anyway. It's a very random way that I like playing the level. And yes, I do have my own little weird lyrics I used to always sing to when I was younger. I'll try and hum them at the right time if I can. Oh. I love that organ sound there. Oh. There we go. A wee bit more. Oh, why did I hear you? Yeah. He's nowhere near me. So, we tried to go to Whitechapel, but it's dangerous. We tried to go to Cape. We tried to go to Greenwich, but it's dangerous. I can't remember exactly what it said, but I remember that part I used to always say, but it's dangerous. I couldn't remember exactly what I used to always say. There we go. There we are. He didn't even break that time, he just fell over. Come along, long now. Who would like to live in Kensington? Not me, that's for sure. Who would like to come live with us? No, you can go to hell. I always remember I used to always say that to those lyrics. I love the way the skybox looks here. Very orange, just like during sunset. Also, that area here for some reason reminds me of the marketplace from Monsters Inc. Scare Island. I don't know why. Kensington. But I used to say like, we tried to go to Whitechapel, but it's dangerous. We tried to go to Greenwich, but it's overrun. Or something like that. But I used to always remember saying, but it's dangerous. I, for some reason, just hummed along my own lyrics to this game when I was younger. And it's always play certain music to certain levels that was hip at the time I was playing it. Like Circus or Freak Show by Britney Spears. I'd have that playing when playing freaking Freak Show. Or I'd have Disturbia by Rihanna playing when playing Greenwich. I don't know why. It's just a memory I have. I also remember Winston sounds naughty here. The stuff he says.
Certain objects could be pushed or pulled. Stand close and hold action to lock on. Use the directional buttons to move.
I have actually made a YTP of this as well. Both on Steve's YTPs and MediEvil 7. I posted it to both. So feel free to check that out. Depot key! That's a reference to Miranda. But I remember I used to read that as depot key. I didn't know how to say the word. There we go. There we got some more of the OG Museum zombies showing up. The one I cosplayed as charity walk for 7 miles. I need to do a 7-mile walk for my current diet. That would be great for my exercise and my cardio. Just have fun fucking up more of the limbs. I don't know, I just feel like... I feel a bit like I'm a show and just plowing through like a horde of zombies from The Walking Dead. It's hard to explain why I find it satisfying doing it this way, but it's just like having a whole load of zombies just piled up at once to just kill. I just find it satisfying. Ah. Right, let me just raise these ones up here. Law. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. We'll run past those ones for now. I just have my ways. I like to play this level. Oh! Oh, I thought he was stuck in there. Never mind. And also, yeah, they don't actually permanently disappear if you kill the regal zombies first. They like fall apart when you first kill them, but when you leave and return to an area, you just see them all reassembled and just lay flat on the floor. There we go. If you walk at it from that angle, we won't raise those zombies here. I'll just kill them all in bulk when we actually leave the area. So normally you'd have 100% of chance by the time you defeat the, I think it could call them Egyptian dogs in here. I used to find them so hard when I was younger. You're best, like, standing on something out of their distance and just firing at them with a pistol or... Well, in this part, since it's a small area, then Kensington and Gym, you can just shoot them with the beam from the cane stick. Yeah, and they don't appear until you get the townhouse key. I've also definitely heard the sound effect of these dogs and other things before. Funny enough, I think it was the sound effect of a bear in rats once. Yeah, if I just stay up here, they'll just come to you, and you can just get them from here with your cane stick. It's a safe and foolproof way of doing it, because they can spam attacks on you pretty rapidly, so they can cancel your attacks a lot if you don't keep getting behind them. Just a very safe and easy way of defeating them. Whoa. Come on. There we are, we just have one left now. Sure, we'll take care of it. Oh yeah, they do go transparent when they hit you with those green beams. That's what I mean. They do spam attacks very frequently, and it's very hard to hit them without getting hit first. But if it's just one, I think it'll be just fine. There we go. But yeah, if you want to just play it safe, just stay above the ground. Just go in those pile boxes over there. That's probably why they're there as well, why they put a key there. And there we go. And then once these zombies are spawned here, we'll spawn these zombies. And we'll just kill them all once with this explosive box. Let's see if I can time this right. Beautiful. I used to love doing that when I was younger. Wait. I might not actually thumbnail that, but I used to always love pressing select at the right time and just seeing like the zombies and frills in motion. Like, just get a good look at their faces and their design and just seeing the box mid explosion. You could do that in MediEvil 1 because if you press select during something, the game didn't really pause. I think enemies would stop moving, but like the environment would still keep on moving. If that makes sense. Oh, there we go. It didn't catch this one. Let's just finish him off because he was being stubborn. I just always find that very satisfying for some reason. So I think only this level... Oh, wait, no, the Freak Show... Yeah, 3 levels in a row have them. This level, Freak Show, and Greenwich has one of those explosive boxes. And it comes back in Whitechapel. Alright, you'll see what I mean here about just raising up a load of zombies. Because it's almost like a horde from Walking Dead. And we can just fly through them all at once. But yeah, we have to kill all of them to be able to get the chalice doing the way I played the level. But I don't know why, because apart from MediEvil 1 and 2, like even the MediEvil remake does this, and Resurrection, those electric boxes hurt you. And I don't know why they do, because it's not like they were overpowered. It's not like we'd be getting, like, bot zombies complaining that they're overpowered and that they should hurt Dan too. I don't think it was an issue that, like, they didn't hurt Dan. I thought it was pretty handy finding one and just be able to wipe out a bunch of enemies at once. But I remember actually, I think when we were new to the game for the first time, and we were taking forever to get through this level the first time, I think I remember I got excited when these zombies came back midway through the level, because I find them more fun to kill. Maybe just because I love hacking off their limbs and just seeing all the blood gushing out of them. These zombies, and I think the sailor zombies from Greenwich, are probably the most fun enemies to kill in the game. And maybe the fat ladies, the bearded ladies from the Freak Show, because they, you can squish them, which is fun. When I got to the chalice, let's just burn him. And they stay out of their coffins once out of the coffins in MediEvil 2. I'm pretty sure they go back in them in MediEvil 1. Maybe leave the area after they come out of the coffins, but in MediEvil 2, as far as out of the coffins, they stay out of them. Oh, I'm trying to switch weapon. Oh, I must have briefly got him with my cane stick. Bitch. I've gone through this level relatively fast, actually. I just noticed. There we go. We can get the chalice now. We don't get the chalice percentage from killing this guy. So technically, we do still have to kill every enemy. Alright, we got the depot key, so we can get in here now. This is where the spell was cast, and you can see them assembling Iron Slugger there.
You made it! This is where the spell was
where
cast.
Pilthorn was.
Look around for clues and then head over to the museum. Something seems to be going on over there.
Don't know why I just did that with my hand. But yeah, as you can see, his plans and construction for Iron Slugger are right here. That'll be a few levels' time. Let's get his pocket watch up here. This pocket watch is enough for is enough for the Professor Hamilton gift to figure out who our aggressor is. But don't worry, there is more than you know. Also, I would have never noticed that that was a pentangle. Is that what you call it? When I was younger, but I just noticed that there. Calling Samadine to trap some demons there. Oh, the sound effect of his spectral trial is all nostalgic as well. I love it, love it, love it. I love this game. You have no idea. It's so special to me. MediEvil 2 is probably my favorite. I do love MediEvil 2. Probably more than MediEvil 1, but I think it could be just sentimental value. I do just prefer it overall. I really hope they would remake MediEvil 1. MediEvil 2 as well. I love MediEvil 1, and I do have nostalgic value from that as well. Don't get me wrong, I do love MediEvil 1, but I would just say if I had to choose a favorite, I would say it was MediEvil 2. I'm not topping that up. I don't think I need to. After the freak show, I don't think I used the pistol anymore when you get the crossbow. And here's the return to Zark's train from MediEvil 1. It's very cool, actually, how he ends up in London many years later. Like, they managed to preserve his body from an era, well, not an era, a place that's not even real. Also, fun fact, if you ring that bell and you don't have 100% chance, the train just goes completely past you. There's actually a copper shield down here. I'm just going to go grab it since I just noticed my shield is not 150, so we'll just get a brand new one. So we got the chalice and we got the pocket watch, so we are done with Kensington. We actually did that really quick, to be honest with you. Like, when we're done with the main part, Kensington, we still have to do the tomb. And then the next level is the freak show. I'll talk more about that when we actually get there. But I do love how in this game you can just switch back and forth between 2 weapons. So I always have like 2 weapons in particular I like using in each level. So it's always handy.
Once through this door, there's no going back, Dan. So you probably want to make sure that you got the chalice.
I get nostalgic over hearing that too. He says that every time that there's a point of no return in a level. Master will be pleased with booty.
Master will be pleased with booty.
Yes, it's a pity we cannot yet enter the tomb. We will return.
Yeah, I'll see about doing some Bugs Life tonight. Yes. Boom. But for some reason, like, every time, like, the rocket was coming down from them there when I was younger, I always said, we will return, we will return, we will return. And it was actually funny when I was playing it with my sister one night, because I remember her saying, like, I love how they're just yelling their plan with Dan right there. Like, they gotta be a shame if Dan heard us saying that we couldn't enter the tomb. Wouldn't there be something really strange down there? Just yelling their plans, like... I do like how the villains in this game are a lot more present. You see them more. And MediEvil Resurrection actually did that as well, where they made a Zarek appear more. That was something he actually did really well.
All right, Dan, you've come a long way. I'd save if I was you.
I used to love hearing that when I was younger. So I'm like, yeah, point I could save. Because I'd always, like, be freaking out that I was going to die. I never really had that issue where we didn't have memory cards. And a lot of people had that issue when they were younger, but I never really had that. I remembered here for some reason, in this level, yeah, and he just vanishes if he only appears to tell you it doesn't want to save. But I used to think if I kept jumping on these pots would just gradually lower down, and I could just walk off of it by the time it reaches the ground, but it actually never goes down at all. For some reason when I was younger, I used to think it did. Also, for some reason, I always remember this... Oh! Okay, that didn't quite go to plan, but at least I did lose too much health. If you jump across all of those, yeah, basically that wouldn't happen, but... We were going to go down here regardless, but... It's okay, we only lost about 10 health. The game just didn't register press circle when it did. It didn't register press down dash there either. For some reason I always remember this level being smaller. There is a Dan Hand area in this level too. And I think if I remember rightly, my mum's the first person that got past the tomb. I just remember on PS1, like, the level was so dark, it was so hard to see when... Yeah, you need your torch in this level, so I'm going to get out the pistol and the torch. I think that's the 2 main things I would use here. Oh, I fell. I don't think there's actually anything I need from this Viv. I don't actually speak to this Viv for a good portion of the first few levels. I think it's more around about Greenwich I speak to him the first time. And we're best actually using, I think, the pistol here. And yes, we have guns in this video. Because this room is bigger than the other room we were in the previous level. So the cane stick only goes so far, so we're able to keep more of a distance using the pistol. Yeah, because I prefer not meleeing them. I don't mind so much burning them with the torch, but we don't have the torch there. But we'll have the torch in here because it's very dark inside the tomb. And this is where we awaken Kia. She's a goodie in this. She's meant to be Dan's love interest, but apparently in the third game of the plot, it was all a charade. She basically manipulated Dan to tell her about the time machine and to go back in time, and then she turns against him. That would have been interesting to see, but for right now, she's a protagonist. It was a plot they never went through with, though. Also, for some reason, when I was younger, I used to think there was a lot more of these to lighten the level, but there's only 3 of them. There's that one there, and then 2 I didn't know about until a lot later. In the room with the 3 platforms you have to keep moving around to get the 3 artifacts. They got the scroll of Segment, the tablet of Horus, and the staff of Anubis, I think. And yeah, as you can see, the Dan hands are there, so we'll be returning here later on. I will do a part where we explore all the Dan hand areas again. I do have a video of it on YouTube, but just as part of the walkthrough, we'll do it again, just so that we're locked and cocked for the final levels. Yeah, for some reason, I remember when I played this level years after not playing it for a while, I just always envisioned the tomb being a lot bigger, but I think it's because how stuck we were in it when I was younger. I think the level just felt bigger because it was so confusing. It's just, it felt bigger than I was, yeah. Oh yeah, every time you pull out one of those so far, they're actually not behind it right away, they just randomly appear once you pull the box about halfway down the path that it's opposite. Like, as you'll see, there's nothing behind there right now, but she'll appear after you pull it out about halfway. Wait, I'll push out a bit more. There we go. Let me pull that one out a bit further. Yeah, the torch takes care of them nicely. There's not really much point in lighting those, because the room's still pretty damn dark if you light them. And I have a way I like doing this part, but sometimes it falls flat in its face. Sometimes I take a lot of damage doing it that way, but there's just a little shortcut I do here. Get the scroll of Sekhmet. That reminds me of the Prince of Egypt. Soka, Selket, Washpu, Wadjet, Anubis, Anukis. I love the Prince of Egypt. That's probably one of my favorite DreamWorks movies of all time. Such a masterpiece. Who would like to live in Kensington? Not me, that's for sure. Who would like to come live with us? You can go to hell. I have drained a lot of my shield here actually, so I can't remember when our next shield is in the freak show. I think there are a couple of opportunities to get shields in the freak show. And we'll just burn her here so he doesn't not annoying us in case this flops a couple times. Like I always have to do when I record. Oh. There we go. Let's see if we can make this jump. There we go. It didn't work because it doesn't seem to always register the buttons I press. Like if I press 2 buttons at once, it seems to not always register it. Oh, there we go. Only took us 2 tries that time round. There we go. That's probably the best I've done on camera. That part. I'll just light this again. I don't really need to. It was just so we can actually see the statues. I do love the look of this tomb though, because I did go through a wee bit of an Egypt obsession growing up. I need to play the Tomb Raider games. I know they were maybe really hard, like the old PS1 ones and all that. I think even up to the PS3 ones. I want to play the ones on PS4 as well. I do want to venture into the Tomb Raider franchise. There's just so many games I enjoy. Just while I'm looking at Tomb Raider right now, I'm just thinking of things like Uncharted and that. But yeah, the Staff of Anubis, Anubis, Hesmu, Wadja. I can't actually remember all the god names from Prince of Egypt. And my controller's not vibrating right now because it's on an emulator, but I remember my controller would vibrate crazy at that part. There we go, we have awoken Kia. 91st consort of Ramesses himself. And I believe it was my mom that got past the level the first time, but I don't actually ever remember getting past it as a kid. I think it's when I tried it again when I was a bit older. I remember getting past it. I remember like completing it all by myself. I can't remember if I even did it all in one day, but I did complete the game all by myself before I think anyone else did in the family. Like, anyone else being my sister and mum. There we go, we found Kia. She reminds me of the spirit from Dead by Daylight just because she's blue. And she has bandages around her. The professor's lab. Let's see what's on the professor's lab. And the hammer is perfect for the next level for squishing the cat ladies.
Try the hammer of Thor. You're sure to have a smashing time.
Sure to have a smashing time, there. Yeah, I think it's just called hammer. Well, actually, I think it's just called hammer in the first game. It's funny it's the hammer of Thor. Should it be the hammer of Stan Urian here? Get your facts right, Professor. Also, a shout out to Coco. The the more you progress throughout the game, the more the Professor's Lab changes. Like, there's some machines over here that will appear. Some new machines will appear. A book will appear here. Yeah, certain things about the Professor's Lab will start to change the more you progress. Because you're collecting more power from. Even says it here.
Excellent! The energy you've collected has given us power.
Yeah.
Of a sort. And that's not all you've brought back, I see.
I'm assuming by energy he means like all the souls collected in the chalice. I don't know what else he
When
means.
they're as pretty as this one, I think we could make exceptions.
Okay, judging by them censoring the
Oh,
Spear Lady in
sorry,
MediEvil 1, they're definitely
Well,
not going to
tell
do
me,
that.
did you
They
find anything
redid
useful on
MediEvil
your
2.
journey? A what?
A snake, a dog, and a rocket?
A snake? A dog? And a rocket?
And also friendly.
Ah, interesting. I'll analyze this and see if I can't debrief our friend over here. So, Dad, go and get some more zombie
Don't mind
juice
me.
for my machines.
Zombie Juice. I kind of want to name my YouTube channel Zombie Juice and my Twitch, but I just called MediEvil Fan right now. I feel like I'd have to redo everything about my channels, so that might not be anytime soon. But I think Zombie Juice would be a pretty cool channel title. I think, but I remember actually thinking of that. I think I called myself Zombie Juice one Halloween. I remember, or it might have been Pumpkin Juice. But yes, the next level will be the Freak Show. That was Kensington. Hope you all enjoyed. Like I was saying in the previous part, I've got a Discord down below if you want to keep up to date with all things going on with me. I also have Twitter and Patreon. And if you ever want to catch me live on Twitch, I am very unprofessional and have a lot of issues a lot. I mostly stream online games on there, but sometimes I'll stream just a bit of a casual gameplay. Just hang out with me while I'm playing a game, not doing a let's play. Just playing it for the sake of it. If you want to just come by, say hi and chat. If you ever catch me live, I'll be live. I don't really have a stream schedule. It's usually every second week. I try to be consistent with it on the weeks I do stream, though. But I just did a charity stream this week, so I've not been doing it again for a while. But yeah, we'll be on to the Freak Show next time. I love you all so, so much. If you enjoyed what you're seeing, give the video a like, please. Give it a dislike if you hate it. And subscribe. Thanks all so, so much. Take care. Love you all so much. Bye-bye.